Hello, hope you're doing okay. Hope you found my photography channel. That we're just getting this thing started. I do it 9 years in China. I was a teacher over there for a long time, but I'm back in America now. And I'm trying to help you new photographers with ideas about equipment and procedures and just the way to do stuff and lenses, just all kinds of photography stuff, One of the things, usually when you start out, you get your camera and a kit lens, and if you're lucky, you got a package that's got two lenses, maybe like your 18 to 55, and maybe you got a 200 or 300 millimeter zoom lens of some kind. But after a while, you start thinking about, well, maybe I want to take some portraits or street or some higher end shots. You just want to explore, your photography more. And usually what happens, the next step is usually a prime lens, a 35 millimeter or a 50 millimeter. This right here is the DX 35 millimeter 1.8 G lens. It is probably hands down my favorite lens just to have on a camera and shoot. When I was in China, I used it all the time, walking around malls and on the street, taking just fantastic shots. And a lot of times, just out in the parks even. If I didn't have somebody with me and it was just me enjoying, my day, taking my time, making the shots that I want, this dude, fantastic. Prime lenses have great resolution. They're very simple. You zoom with your feet more or less. You compose and you have to move back and forth and frame. It makes you concentrate more on your shot than you would with a zoom lens, for sure. And I was always been amazed at the detail a prime lens can capture. When I first got this lens, I would take pictures side by side, maybe with a zoom lens and this lens. Then when I'd start cropping or zooming in, I was just amazed at the details that a prime lens picks up. It's just unbelievable to me. These lenses like this one, I'm a Nikon shooter, so I'm going to talk about Nikon stuff. This lens is ridiculously sharp, even at f2.2 or f2.5. And I'll try to find some photos and share with you. You can see at the end of this video. But I encourage everybody, get the 50 millimeter or a 35 millimeter lens. 50 millimeter is unbelievable for taking portraits as well as just general photography. The 35 is a little wider, but at one time this was Nikon's biggest selling lens. This 35, $200. You can't go wrong. And little things too, like you got a metal mounting bracket. A lot of times your kit lenses are everything here is plastic. And on a zoom lens, you got to be careful. You can break that sucker if you grab it at the end, or something. You got to be really, really careful. But this lens, the metal mounting bracket, it has a rubber O-ring right here. I don't know if you can see me moving this. So you got a moisture and dust resistance built into this lens. It's a 50. I think this is a 52 millimeter. If you want to use a CPL or some kind of filter with it, I think it's a 52 millimeter. But anyhow, a 35 millimeter lens or a 50 millimeter lens, just get out and walk around one. Get one, because you're going to get one. I know you are. If you're going to stay in photography, you're going to get one of these two lenses. But get out and walk around and just notice what you can do. You can bring it all the way down to 1.8 and try to get some bokeh in your background. I've taken lots of that's me being from the South. I've taken lots and lots of portraits with a 35 millimeter. It's sharp. Like I said, the colors, it makes the photos super easy to edit. But get one of these little rascals and try one out. You'll be amazed how good they are. If you are from a country that people do a lot of street shooting. Fantastic, fantastic. Um, like here in America, it's a little different, but when I was in China, oh my God, I could take pictures of everything. But get the lens, enjoy it. Get out there, get beyond your kit lens, your zoom lens, and start concentrating on your photography. If you have a prime lens, like I said, if you have the 35, the 50, if you're a portrait artist, the 85 millimeters and whatnot, these lenses will make you really, really focus on composition. And when you get accustomed to shooting these lenses, watch how good your pictures with your other lenses will become. So with the zoom lens, you just click, 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 click. But here, you're going to have to move in and out. You got to get that subject where you want it. It's a little different, but it's worth it. It's worth it. Spend $200, $220, whatever it is to get the 50 millimeter. Get it and start shooting today. Okay? Have a great, great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.